And the Oscar for most lonely and has no social life person ever goes to me. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, yes, thank you for this Oscar. I just want to thank my mom, my dad. Thank you for abandoning me and leaving me on the streets and me having to fend for myself. I want to thank my non-existent friend. I want to thank the Academy, the voters. You don't see many of us Hispanics out on the stage. So woohoo! I'm a lonely man. I'm gonna go celebrate by myself. I don't really have anyone to thank since, you know, I'm lonely. But I gotta thank me. So thank you! America. Yo guys, what is up? It is me, Andre Safeja, back here with another video. And today is the day after the Oscars. Parasite won Best Picture, Best Foreign Film, Best Director, I think, right? No, Best Director went to, Bong Joon-ho. Sounds like a really nice guy. I liked how in his speech he said, I wish that we can, you know, cut up the Oscar and everyone can have a piece. Best Actor went to Joaquin Phoenix. Guys, I know Joaquin is not the most traditional guy. He's not gonna go with a typical Hollywood all happy speech. You know, he's like the realest Hollywood actor probably in the entire planet, I guess. I don't know. And he essentially just talked about climate change. He talked about how one race shouldn't be superior to the other. It was so inspiring. Go and watch it. I think it's #1 on trending right now on YouTube. But yeah, and then Best Actress went to Renee Zellweger or whatever her name is for Judy Garland. The speech was absolutely terrible. Went on for way too long. Best Supporting Actor went to Brad Pitt, which I don't think Brad Pitt should have won. I think that Joe Pesci just did such a good job, and I don't agree with the choice. But yeah. And then Best Supporting Actress went to Laura Dern. Fine, I guess. Original Screenplay went to Parasite, and then a surprising turn of events, Adapted Screenplay went to Jojo Rabbit. Jojo Rabbit. And I'm glad Taika Waititi won because he did so well with Thor Ragnarok and with the Thor films. And I think Jojo Rabbit seems like such a good film. I just have not seen it yet, but I will definitely see it over the break. Best Original Score obviously went to Joker. So well deserved. I loved how they did like the different orchestrations for the different movies that were nominated. That was super cool. Original song, I'm Gonna Love Me Again from Rocketman. Sound editing, Ford v Ferrari, and sound mixing, 1917. I thought 1917 would take home sound editing, sound mixing, but no. Best production design obviously went to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Sorry. Best cinematography should have gone to Joker, but went to 1917. Best makeup and hairstyling, Bombshell. Joker should have won that. Costume design, Little Women. Joker should have won that. Film editing, Ford v Ferrari, and visual effects, 1917. So here's the thing. Here's a little controversy. I thought Lion King was gonna win, and I think it should have won. However, when I saw the preview of them, there was like a burning building. You'll see the little thing, wherever it is. Screenshot of it. You can see that like the visual effects look so real, and it's like the moment I saw that burning building wasn't actually there, I was like, it's gonna win. So, and then Best Picture, a lot of people said Joker should have won Best Picture, along with Best Director. I mean, a lot of people thought Quentin was gonna win for Best Original Screenplay, and Sam Mendes was gonna win for Best Director. But I'm glad that Parasite won, just because I feel like in terms of representation, in terms of the Academy being a very progressive things, this really reflects well on the Academy, especially after the very controversial No Women Directing, and being nominated and having it really be a very there was no people of color. There was a shortage. So I think Parasite winning was a big play for diversity, and Bong Joon-ho in his acceptance speech for, I think, directing, talked to Martin Scorsese, and it really felt like there was a community. This definitely felt like, I felt like this was the best Oscars in a while. I hated last year's Oscars. That was terrible. But the opening sequence, the monologue with Chris Rock and whatever his name was, that was great. I just felt like it was really authentic Oscars, and I really enjoyed it a lot, and I thought it was great. I'm happy that all the nominations won. I wanted to watch Parasite so badly before the Oscars, however, I was unable to, but I'm so gonna watch it, and I'm gonna still watch Jojo Rabbit. There's a lot of films I haven't seen. I feel bad that The Irishman didn't win anything, but Martin Scorsese doesn't need to win any more Oscars. Well, he should, but I think that, you know, if in a less competitive year, I think Irishman could have taken more awards. And yeah, and Once Upon in Hollywood, I think Quentin was expecting that, but you can bet your buck that when Quentin comes back for his final film, he'll most definitely get the most awards. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and go watch the Oscars.